Imagine yourself in the following situation. You're studying business management for 2 years by now. And as a creative person, you're hating absolute every single minute of it because you started off complete different reasons. And now you're in the situation of a statistics exam in 2018. Well, what would you do? How's it going, everybody? You're watching Adventure Films. My name is Torben, and in this video I will talk to you about why I quit uni. Yes, you heard right, I quit university, and there's a few reasons behind it I want to share with you today. To start things off, I gotta say it was not an easy decision. I've been wanted to get out there since the first semester because of, a lot of different reasons I'm gonna talk about too. And but I've been struggling not with the amount of work, but just the energy, because if your heart's not in it, then your heart's not in it. And if you're just doing it because of the degree, then I would think about if it's the right thing for you. Anyway, let's start things off with the reasons why I have been quitting uni about 2 weeks ago, I think. In Germany, you can study for free basically, or you even get, with a child support money that you get from the government, you almost get paid to study. So it's not much of a big deal to go to university or to quit university. And so in my case, I've been going to uni for 2 years by now, and I've been doing business management, and it really was a struggle because I started off complete different reasons. I started because I wanted to learn a lot more about what business is like, how to grow your own business, how to start your own business, because that's what I wanted to do. Not the kind of thing I have in mind right now, but a different idea that I might pursue in the near future or further away future. But yeah, so the reasons were to gain the knowledge, and even after the first half year or the first year, I could see that this is not really going anywhere, and then I only kept on going with studying because I wanted to get the degree. But now it came to a place where I said to myself, it's not worth it anymore. I was hating it so much, I was not happy to study or to go to the classes at all. So yeah, the second biggest reason is because the uni I went to, I would consider it the worst uni you could probably go to. So not only have I chosen the worst subject for a creative person like me to do business management, furthermore, I chosen the worst uni you could possibly think of, because the teachers and what they were doing it, how they were doing it, and everything around it was, to me, was probably one of the worst experiences ever. Worse than school, and I'm pretty sure there's similar teachers out there and other different unis, but the amount of those really bad, not able to tell you anything or make it somehow interesting, is just plain crazy, that we had in the uni anyway. To give you an example, this last semester, probably half of the students in my course didn't go to 1/3 of the classes overall, because they were that bad you couldn't to give you an example, there's teachers this semester who were just plain reading their presentation, which you were getting anyway, and so there's no point in going there because all they do is read the presentation and that's it. So that's probably, I think that's a class I never went to. I only heard about it because anyway, so those were probably the two main reasons why I chose to quit. There's a few others that I'm not gonna go into further details here, but just so you get an understanding of my reasons. First, it's not my kind of subject, and second, it's probably the worst uni you could ever go to. And I'm sure if I study something that interests me a little bit more, just a fraction more, and I would go to a university that is a little bit better, just a tiny touch bit better, I would probably enjoy studying and going to the classes a lot more. So yeah, that was it for the reasons. You might want to know what my plans are for now. Well, the thought that I have in mind is I could still study something I'm really interested in a few years from now, and then still do my bachelor or master if I really wanted to. But for now, I'm trying to become like kind of a freelancer filmmaker and step my game up a little bit to focus a little bit more on filmmaking and focus a little bit more on filmmaking, because that is the thing that I really would like to pursue right now. And yeah, that's why I'm going on the mission. The mission going to Austria. I'm living in a fire truck, and so the reason for me to go to Austria right now is to step my game up a little bit and yeah, execute a lot more filming and editing out in the field. And to go there gives me a little bit of well, follow my own dreams and combine that with practicing my filmmaking skills. Yeah, so much to that. So now you know what my plans are for now. So you might be wondering what my family thinks about me going with that decision of not studying anymore. Well, my siblings are kind of just like, yeah, well, do whatever. My parents are like, almost the same. Not too happy about it, but just saying, do whatever you want. It's your life, your decision. And of course I will live with the consequences. If things don't work out, I'm just gonna, we'll see where I end up. So I'm not gonna make any judgments right now. I can't even. And the worst is probably my grandparents, because they define success as your level of education, and that's a big no-go for them to just quit uni and not do anything else. Don't do it, like not doing an apprenticeship or doing some other subject in uni, to study something different. So I've just been talking to my grandpa earlier this day, and he was kind of devastated that, yeah, he can't say his grandson is kind of successful in what he's doing because he quit uni, and he's not going to do anything else for the next half a year, and he's only going to live life going to Austria and following his dreams, if you could say so. But for me, as I said, it's not just follow my dreams and have a great time. It's mostly I want to execute. I want to do work, because that's what I'm really into right now. I really want to be productive, and nothing makes me happier than getting a day done and filling it with the most things I could possibly do. And I've got so many things in my head, I can't even, like, I've got my to-do list is like, whoop, even for this week I've got so much stuff to do, and cooking in between, do your washings, going to work, it's just a lot harder than I thought. Uni on the other side has fallen out of the equation right now, so that's a big time saver for me to get me a lot of time. But yeah, I realized for my next projects going to Austria, my budget is really tight, and don't know. We'll see how it all works out, I guess. But this is the story I wanted to share with you. Now you know the reasons why I quit uni and made a decision of not going there anymore. Well, now we know for sure that this one's crossed out. Get around uni and work. All done. Now I only have to get the van, build it out, drive to Austria, and become a pro skier. Easier said than done. Follow along if you wish to, and I will keep you updated. Bye!